Problems for Jeremy Mayfield. This is his race car and a team he put together 3.5 weeks ago. Thought he might have a vibration. And as of yesterday, nobody on this team had gotten their first paycheck. That's how new this team is, but they'll bank at least or nearly $250,000 for starting this race and hope they can get back in it.
Yeah, it's a team that plans on running the entire schedule.
Preparation, you know, they obviously have been under a lot of pressure to get this car down here, get it prepared to race, getting it in the race, and then I've got to believe those guys are worn out from just getting into the race. So mistakes are not uncommon when you're in that kind of stress. Got a car in the wall, turn 441.
That's Jeremy Mayfield. No caution yet.
No caution. We've seen this a lot today. This is not unusual. If he can get down on the inside, he should stay green.
And there should be a break in the traffic right about here if the car will turn. Not yet. Maybe he'll try to get down in the back straightaway. They're not going to wait.
When it happens
Caution's
in turn
out.
3 and 4 like that, hard to get all the way back around to the pit road.
Well, a few laps ago, Denny Hamlin heard what no leader wants to hear in a long green run like this. They told Hamlin, you need to save me a half a gallon of gas. Jeremy Mayfield has spun, something broken under the rear of that car because the right front, right sides are on the ground.
Boy, they are.
Well, you want to know who was breathing?
Look at the right side. He hit the wall pretty good, Larry.
A strong sigh of relief. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was just about to get lapped.
Watch that silver 41 coming into view in the outside lane.
Popped that wall pretty hard.
Makes a little contact there, but I think there must be more to this story than here he is on the front straightaway. So he did some damage as he rubbed the wall down the back there. Then he spun out. And that's what blew out the right side tires.
Yep, there they go, down on the rim.
Jeremy Mayfield, driver of the number 41 car in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Tony Martin, a licensed crew member with the number 34 team in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. And Ben Williams, a licensed crew member with the number 16 team in the NASCAR Nationwide Series, have been indefinitely suspended from NASCAR for violating the sanctioning body's substance abuse policy.
So multiple race winner Jeremy Mayfield, driver of the number 41, has been suspended from NASCAR indefinitely for violation of the substance abuse policy. It simply doesn't happen much in Sprint Cup competition. For more, let's go back into the garage and rejoin Wendy Venturini.
This is definitely the biggest news of 2009 regarding the substance abuse policy. We heard from Jim Hunter. There is a zero-tolerance substance abuse policy in NASCAR. He went on to say it's one of the toughest policies in our sport. Jeremy Mayfield has been confirmed to fail his drug test and has been indefinitely suspended. Now, there was a lot of questions just now in this press conference regarding whether Claritin falls on that list of the drug, and they are referring to their doctor, Robert Black, on that issue. Now, they did tell us, NASCAR did tell us they did eliminate alcohol from that testing policy, from that test, so we know it was not alcohol. Now, we do know last week in Richmond, this test took place last week at Richmond. Typically, they get about 4 to 8 drivers every Cup weekend in the Cup garage that are tested. Every driver in the Sprint Cup Series was tested before the season started, but 4 to 8 of them get tested on a weekly basis. Last week, it was Jeremy Mayfield. There was an A and a B sample taken. When he failed the A sample, they went ahead and took another sample, and he failed that one too. So we're just following on more details of this story, but we do know alcohol was eliminated, but definitely a sad story in the garage from what we've heard regarding the substance abuse policy. Johnny?
Wendy, thanks a lot. And certainly that makes the story a little bit more sad right now. If you remember back to the beginning of the season, a couple weeks before the Daytona 500, Jeremy Mayfield did not even have a team. He didn't have any race cars. He put a team together, came down, and started making some waves as an independent owner.